Hey everybody, Jeff here with Ross Pro Auto Spa. Today we have this Dodge Challenger Hellcat in for our signature 5-year ceramic coating package. And in this video, we're going to discuss what all is included in that package and why it's our most popular coating option. So to start, the first thing we're going to do is thoroughly wash and decontaminate the vehicle. We're going to hit all of the painted surfaces, the wheels, tires, the barrels, and we're going to completely foam down the entire vehicle prior to washing it. In addition, we will use an iron remover on your vehicle if necessary to remove any iron deposits, and then that process will be followed up with the clay bar treatment, where we thoroughly go over the entire vehicle surface by hand with a clay bar and remove any other embedded contaminants in your vehicle's paint. Now, typically we find the hood, roof, and trunk are the most contaminated areas of a vehicle, and the best way to tell if your vehicle is contaminated or not is to rub your hand across the vehicle's paint when it's clean. And if you can hear any noise or you feel any type of abrasives on your vehicle's paint and it's not completely smooth, that means you have embedded contaminants on your vehicle's paint. And as you can hear, super gritty sound. You shouldn't be able to hear anything when rubbing your hand across the vehicle. And now, you can hear how buttery smooth the paint sounds. Once we're done thoroughly washing and decontaminating the vehicle, we then have to decide whether or not we are happy with the current condition of the vehicle's paint. So one question I like to ask all of my clients who are getting a ceramic coating is, are you happy with the current condition of your vehicle's paint? And are there any swirl marks, scratches, or things like that that you notice that you're unhappy with? And if the answer is yes, and the customer is not happy seeing any types of swirls, or there's some deeper scratches they're concerned about, then it's likely that we'll move into the gloss enhancement and paint correction options, and that is going to remove a lot of swirl marks and defects from the vehicle's paint. But there's one important thing to note here, is that we do have to first measure the vehicle's paint thickness to make sure that we have enough material to be able to do the correction process without compromising the integrity of the vehicle's paint. One of the things I pride myself in most is taking the least invasive approach when it comes to paint correction. And with new vehicles, we are getting thinner and thinner paint, and it is getting to the point where we cannot even perform a correction on some brand new vehicles because the paint readings are so dangerously low. So the first thing I'll do is use our paint thickness gauge and measure all of the panels. Now, this will tell us if areas have been repainted, and it'll also tell us if we are low in specific areas. So it's not enough to just measure the center of a panel. It's very important to measure the edges and other places as well. If a vehicle has been corrected improperly in the past, that can give you varying readings throughout the paint and is not completely uncommon. Paint correction is a tedious and time-consuming process, so you want to make sure you're asking your detailer plenty of questions prior to them putting a polisher to your vehicle's paint. Please make sure that they are doing paint thickness readings throughout your vehicle and measuring the clear coat to make sure you have enough material to perform these services. Now, the other frequent question I get is, do you need to perform a paint correction prior to applying a ceramic coating? And the answer is honestly, no, you do not. I would highly recommend it, as it is going to give you the best prepared surface to apply that coating to and form the best bond with. But thoroughly decontaminating and claying the vehicle and then applying a coating is an acceptable method, in my opinion, and I look at it the same way as waxing a vehicle. Would you wax your vehicle without performing a paint correction or a gloss enhancement? And the answer is yes. You want to make sure your vehicle is always protected, and that is the #1 selling point to me on why a ceramic coating should be installed on all vehicles. As I mentioned, paint is getting thinner and thinner, and you are going to get the added benefits of UV protection from a ceramic coating, and getting up to 5 years with a properly maintained coating is the best way to protect your vehicle's paint. Now, of course, there's other benefits with having a ceramic coating. It's going to look amazing, and it's going to make it much easier to clean your vehicle, and that's due to the hydrophobic properties that are going to essentially shed water, dirt, and mud and things of that nature almost instantaneously. So you'll notice once receiving your vehicle back from a ceramic coating that it's just going to look much cleaner for longer. This does not mean we don't have to maintain the vehicle, but it's going to just simply look better and be easier to clean. One of my favorite things is the slick feel that you get every time you open the door to your vehicle or touch your vehicle's paint when it's clean. I'm not advocating for rubbing all up on your paint, but it's something that occasionally on a clean vehicle, when there's no dust or contaminants, I'll rub the back of my hand and just say, yep, that's a nice ceramic coating. Once we've made those decisions and we've coated the entire vehicle's paint, we'll then move on to the trim, where we use a trim-specific coating for all rubber and plastics, and that's gonna fully restore and protect those areas. In addition, we do coat the wheel faces with a wheel-specific coating, and that's gonna give you all the same added benefits. My favorite thing with the wheel coating is simply how much easier it is to clean brake dust and things of that nature off of your wheels. So I hope this video was helpful. I will have a full ceramic coating series coming out soon, which I will link down in the description below. We will also be doing a full wash series as well as a rinseless wash series, so that you will be covered on all the various ways that you need to maintain your vehicle properly. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below, or you can reach out to me directly by checking the description for all of my contact information. If you love detailing, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome content, and I will see you in the next video.
I move quietly, like a shadow, there's a dark side to me. I work privately to go build and create my own dynasty. A new rivalry, it emerges ever so silently. But I got fight in me, so I'll squash anything that's trying me. I'm like, me versus you, I hope that you know what you're getting into.